Hello, hello. Welcome everyone back to the Dyson Sphere program. So, hello Raspberry. Good to see you. So at the end of the last stream, I said I was going to do a little bit of AFK, just to build up a few more accumulators. May have got a little carried away. I did about 2 hours today while I was doing some rendering. So I reckon I will start off by showing you what I've done. So firstly, I don't remember exactly how many solar panels we had here on Chew 1 at the end of the last stream, but we now have a row of 6 going all the way around the equator, apart from a couple of places where someone put something in the way. Ugh. So we've got that. So we've got a good amount of power here. I have, that's quite loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I have 60 of these energy exchangers. I've also slightly reworked the positions of the belts. So instead of like splitting, it just follows one channel backwards and forwards, so we can get a better idea of exactly how much of it is being used. Now, there's not a chance in hell I will ever be able to actually run 60 of those at full pelt at the same time. I can't even run this many at the same time, apparently. But you can see here we have 1.28 gigawatts. If I fly to one of the poles, I've moved the ray receivers here, and I've even got some graviton lenses in them. So these are just requesting graviton lenses in from Chew 4, where they are being made slightly in surplus. I think I may have miscalculated some stuff there. And I've got the same deal going on at the other pole as well. As for the accumulator situation, we are good. So apparently just a bunch of them have just left. But yeah, we've got 3,600 in storage and another 900 empty ones on the way. I believe with research, the logistics vessel capacity is now up to 250? No, that doesn't make sense. No, it must be 300. Let's have a look. Logistics vessel carrying capacity, yeah, 300. So they carry a little bit more now. Did I make any other changes on this planet? I did throw in a little bit more raw resource collection as well. In terms of the Dyson Sphere itself, depending on exactly what's firing and when, this seems to hover. I think the maximum I can have at the moment is about 8,000 solar sails. So, you know, give or take 300 megawatts available. How much are we actually requesting at the moment? Let's go have a quick look. Yeah, so we're still requesting far more than we can make at the moment, but that's fine. Power is looking pretty good on this planet. As for Chew 2, let's go have a look if we can find it. Chew 2, where are you? Hiding over there. Started a game last night about automation. Autonauts. I have heard of Autonauts. I did actually put in a request for a key from the developers, but never heard back from them. So I guess it's on my list, if a little further down. But yes, this planet is now running quite nicely. 100% satisfaction, even without the ray receivers on this planet. Where am I? I want to go over this way. Yeah, so all of the power is being supplied by these 12 energy exchangers here. That's doing nicely. I did throw in a couple of extra machines making accumulators as well. That's not really doing anything though, because blue motors isn't working or not doing much. I did change something around here as well. Oh yeah, I managed to sneak in one more blue motor machine. But I think that's about all of the changes I've made. So today we are heading back over to... Can't find it. The system that begins with M, the new system that we're playing with, to make like a proper mall. Like instead of a mall planet like this one, we're making a mall system. It's quite enjoyable, though the UI could be more worked on. The robots you automate need to be recharged. If you have a team of charger bots, you can't easily see where their areas start or end, and you can't see which areas are covered by multiple bots. Controls are a bit clunky at times. If you pick up a shovel wherever you click to move, you'll accidentally start digging, or frantically spam right click to drop the shovel before you finish digging. Yeah, like I saw one Let's Play of it when it was like super early access, or super new. I don't actually know if it counted as early access or not. Alright, so actually, before I go over there, let's actually stock up on stuff I might need. So, what do I have at the moment? I don't actually think I'll need any more logistics vessels. But logistics drones... Okay, I will actually take a few more logistics vessels. They live over here, upside down. Right. Oh, you know what? There you go. Have those two back though. I may as well. Why is that not full? You have none of these. You have no copper. Why do I have an empty copper line? Right. Okay. Actually, where is that copper being smelted? That's where the actual issue is, isn't it? Here. Okay, well, I guess I could sneak in another copper miner here somewhere, but I think what I'm actually going to do is throw down one of these friends, if I can find space for it. You know what? I'll give you some of them. And you're going to request some copper ore. Remote demand. I guess I should power you. Oh, yeah, we do have some coming in. There we go. You're just going to help out there. Okay. Right, back to what we were doing. Pick them up. I don't really know how many of these I'm going to need. I may as well take at least a full stack with me though. There we go. Then I want more of these. I'm not sure exactly how many more I need though. '30s. Whatever. Okay, miners we've got out the wazoo. Tesla towers, wireless towers we've got. I'll need some of these guys to power new planets. Also been playing a lot of Frostpunk recently. Logistics in a world where your morality is constantly getting questioned, challenged by signing laws and reacting to events based off your performance and choices. I haven't heard of that. Hmm. Oh, you've actually written quite a lot there. Yes. Tall buildings when you can't rotate the camera. Yeah, I remember playing some older games that had that kind of problem. Yeah, so we've got miners. I will need assembly machines. I will need smelting machines, which live over here, I think. Yep. I forgot to limit a box. What else will I need? Almost certainly more belts and sorters. In fact, you know what I should probably do? I should get these things in logistics. Can you reach that belt? No. Right, so let's see. Let's bring that up and over and back down. You can go in there. So that's sorters. I'll do the same with these. So up, over, down, and in. And then these guys as well. Probably sneaker belt. Let's get a fast belt. Sneaker belt in there. Up and over. 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 There we go. And down. Okay, so I'll have this guy supplying belts, sorters, Mark II machines. I'll need you to have warpers as well. Warpers are there. Actually, let's set a limit on that first. Local demand. And you want some power. And probably them. Okay. I'll do the same with the things I've got over this side as well. Stick them in logistics. So that way, instead of coming back to this planet, I can just stick down a logistics request for them. Oh, you know what I do need over here? I need to actually put things on those belts. There we go. Right, they're all filling up. Good. Okay. Right. You can go along there. In fact, I think what I'll do here is shift this belt up. then bring it back down. Okay, so we'll have you go in there. Yep. We'll have you go straight in there. We'll have you go in that side. And then the miners will go in there. Okay, so you are supplying miners. Never need that many miners at once. You are also supplying smelters and Tesla towers and power towers and requesting warpers. Hold them. Okay, that should start filling up with stuff. Good, good, good. Oh, and one more thing. Power. Ooh, power I saw was red for a second there. Ah, that's just because these guys are charging. Once they're charged, we should be fine again on power. Alright, well, I think I've got enough stuff to get started with at any rate. I don't need to be holding prisms. And I actually don't need my Mark II conveyors at the moment because there's nothing to upgrade on the new planet. I'll pop them in there. And grab more belts. I will always need new belts. I'd like to have more splitters, but not 100% necessary. I think we're good to go. I can request most things. Right. Onwards. Quick check on power. Only 8 warpers. I might want to pick up some warpers before I go too far. You don't have warpers. You do. Oh no, I've got warpers on me. That's fine. There we go. Now we go. Right, so where are we actually going to? Let's see. No, not those ones. Mech Buddha. That's what it's called. Fire up the warp drive. Thanks for that link to the trailer, Aspie. I'll give it a look a little bit later. Okay, so before we get too much done, quick... oh, there's the planet. Don't miss it, don't miss it. There we go. Quick recollection. We've got organic-y type stuff. So, coal, oil, organic crystal, and water. All coming from here on this planet. And... I don't remember if I did this on stream or not, but I also have popped logistics vessels in all of them. And power is good. On the... or on one of the other planets, I forget which one. Where are the other planets? Let's go through them in order, shall we? Where is Mech Buddha 2? Too slow. Okay, so Mech Buddha 2, I believe this is where we are collecting basically non-organic stuff. We have iron, we have copper, I think I'm collecting here as well. Fractal silicon, ordinary silicon, and stone. So if I just hop into this menu here, I think that is basically all of our raw resources. Oh, and we've also got fire ice on one of the planets. This planet. We are also tapped into that, I think. Yes, there it is. Okay, and similarly, everything here should have drones in it. And most of it's already backed up, and power is looking good. So, I'm not going to build on either of those planets, though. So, let's look for Mech Buddha 3. I think, yeah, so we've got 100% construction area on that one. That's got even more fire ice on it. That's also got optical grating crystals, and I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. This one has almost 100% construction. Heaps of fire ice. Heaps and heaps of fire ice. But do I really use that much graphene? I don't think so. So I'm thinking we build on Mech Buddha 4. If I can find it up there. Okay, so we'll head to the north. Land in a little pond. It's a snowy world. I guess it makes sense if there's that much fire ice on it. Right, so first things first, I want some power here, I think. So I'll throw one of these down. And throw some of these guys down. No, not those guys. Energy exchangers, that's in transportation. There we go. That worried me for a second. Alright, and I can pop these around on this sort of... Actually, which way around do I want this? 180 east. Oh, miners are a little bit more efficient. Yeah, this thick line here is the prime meridian, so I think I actually want one there. And we'll go around from that. Thank you, autosave. Okay, all of these need to be set to discharge. Okay, we need to get them hooked up. So how do I want to do this? I think what I might do here is if I put... Actually, firstly, will that actually work? No, it won't actually let me connect in there. That's fine, I guess. Okay. On this line of latitude, I'm going to put a ring of belts. And I'm going to do the same on this line of latitude, if it'll let me. that. Then, let's see, can I do something like this with splitters? Which way around is that belt going? I think it's going this way. Yes, so I'll do that with splitters around. So in fact, I actually want to get rid of that. Okay, the extra one has a purpose. Worry not. And in fact, it's not strictly speaking necessary, but I'm going to put an extra one over here as well. Okay, this one over here is going to get full accumulators from here. So full accumulators out there, straight into there. And that will direct them around the ring. But then once the ring fills up, I want to prioritize accumulators that already exist on the ring. Updates to terms of service. They're always fun. Okay, so this will put full accumulators in each of them. Ooh, that's in the wrong place, apparently. No, it's not. This is in the wrong place. There we go. Okay, then these will output their empty ones onto this ring out here. This, and then this empty one up here, what I'm going to do is actually cut that. Okay, cut a little bit too much there. You're coming up here and from there into there. Now at the moment, that's going to send full accumulators straight back in, but what I can do is output full accumulators on that side, and therefore any empty ones will get sent back through there. So that's just a way you can cross over belts without actually raising them up or down. Can you raise something down? Probably not. Okay, so now all I need to do is actually set this to local storage, because I don't want them going anywhere, but remote demand. And here they come. Okay, so also here I'm going to request warpers. I'm going to request quite a few warpers, I think. Yeah. So this will stay on local supply, but also become remote demand. I'm going to give it some ships, and I'm going to... Oh, also I need to supply the empty accumulators back. I think that's my power setup. Alright. Okay, the other thing I want to do is pave the world. Because why wouldn't I? So this will probably be a temporary thing, but just remote demand all of that, please. Right. Shall we? Right, let's do this quadrant first. Let's make sure I'm in the right mode. Oh yes, I also actually want to hide the any veins that are on this planet. I'll do one octant at a time. So yeah, this planet I'm just going to cover it in steel. Oops, too far. That's a nice big mountain right there. Get a nice bit of soil out of that. Oh, look at that. Okay, lack of item. I'd very much like some more, please. Are these doing their thing? Why are you not discharging? In fact, most of these are not discharging. Did I do something wrong? Discharge. Oh, you know what it is. They're not connected to a power grid. That took embarrassingly long to figure out. Okay. They now should all be discharging. This one is missing a belt. Okay, all discharging now. Good. Okay, I'll have that. Okay, so the only thing I have incoming here is Foundation. And I have 3,000 of it incoming, which means all 10 ships are out getting it. Do I not have ships at the other end of this? That's bloody miles away. This may take a while if I have to wait for just 10 ships to come back and forth with it. Oh, 6,000, there we go. Help speed things up. Please also request foundations. Oh, and here's what we can do. If I come back to the main one, rather than request warpers in there remotely, I give you some of those drones, and you request warpers in just 100 of them locally. Okay, and as this picks up enough power, eventually... I'll go a bit faster. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Charge a bit faster. Yeah, they'll go off and get even more concrete. Wunderbar. Right. More from you, please. Just another 1,500, but, you know, every little helps. Yeah, okay, well that's going to take a goddamn age. So let's come back to the foundationing. Right, so what we're going to do here, let's come out to the equator where I've got some more building space. First up, I need to smelt a whole bunch of stuff. So, let's see, is this the prime? No, that's not the prime meridian. Let's get these on the prime. Okay, so we'll come, let's say, 2 of those grids in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll come 2 grids in. Stick that there. Oh, that means I can only get... Okay, so if we come 2.5 in instead, maybe. So just on, like, this square here. With the corner there, you can see it sort of changes. That seems fairly stable. Oh, I've got 1 left. Ooh. Okay, right, what do I want to do here? I want to smelt iron. So I'm going to have you request iron. I'm going to have you request iron. I do need to power these guys. How far will you go? Not that far. So if I want 1 there, what's halfway between that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.5. Halfway between is there. Also, I think I want to turn this one back down to something more reasonable. Okay, just picking that up. Because I need to hide these veins. Is that a pond? Nope. Okay, we're good. So what we're going to do here is bring in iron ore. And a line down like that. Okay, so that will be 30 iron ore per second. And if we smelt that... This will give us... Well, that takes 1 second, so we can take 30 off that and just turn it into 30 iron plates. and then we'll come back up on that line, sneak it in there. Okay. Alright, time to embrace the RSI, I guess. Oh, big builds. I said that for big builds I was going to do that. Just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's quite a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Alright, now comes the nasty bit. Oh, faster research speed. Lovely. Okay, and I need to get some power down that line as well. I think that'll cover everything. Yep. So now all I need to do to actually get that switched on is to set this to a remote demand. There we go, and that should be coming in from the second planet. Yeah, there they come. Mech Buddha 2. Also, I want to supply iron. And this is just going to be a local supply. So I want to make sure that you've got drones. And just to help you get the iron a bit faster, why not give you some of them as well? Okay, kind of overdoing it there, but whatever. Okay, this one we will pretty much copy that, but for magnets. Okay, so I may as well set you to a remote demand as well. Magnets, local supply, remote storage. Give you some of them. Give you some of them. May as well set that to local storage. They're not going to be sent anywhere else. And then let's get this lined up if we can. There. I'm too far away to adjust that apparently. There we go. Magnet. I think in one of the comments on a recent Dyson Sphere VOD, it was pointed out that there is basically a mod for exactly what I'm doing now. Whoops, that's not right. I'm aware. For these streams, I'm going to keep it pure vanilla. I think to like properly appreciate the mod, I need to go through the pain first. But I do have planned a lightly sort of quality of life modded YouTube series. So do keep an eye out for that. That will be on my YouTube channel if you're watching on Twitch, or my main channel. There will be a card showing up at some point in the video that you can click on to go and find that. Okay. They're already all on the way. Okay. Now I will also do copper. Now I don't need like massive throughput here, at least I don't think I need massive throughput. But I did want to split plates and magnets up because well, each station can only have so much iron delivered to it at a time. So I'm kind of hoping that by splitting the iron and the magnets up, it'll maybe not quite double it, but at least improve the amount of iron that's coming through. You know what will help though? If I set the filter on this output here. There we go. Okay, but for copper, let's just say copper. I will also get this to be a local storage, remote demand, local supply, remote storage. We'll get this coming out. Oh, thank you, autosave. There. Can you put that down, please? Anyone? There we go. Oh, it's too far away to... Yeah, fine, I'll go over there. Alright, you are making copper bars. And this line is going to come all the way up the side in there. More sorters, yay! Okay, we need a bit more power over here as well. Okay, and that should be 30 copper bars a second we're making. Approximately. Let's see. Okay, so this tower is kind of full. We can request something, but once it's processed, we can't do anything with it. On this side, let's do silicon. So let's set up the request. Let's get some silicon ore in here. Local demand remote. No, yeah, local storage remote demand. That's what I was trying to say. Now silicon. That takes 2 seconds. So we're actually going to have to do this one ever so slightly differently. I'm going to have that be a return line. Then we'll have the smelter there making silicon. High purity silicon. And then to get 30 of those per second, I need 2 lines of silicon ore coming out. Oh, for God's sake. There. I've changed my mind slightly, because otherwise this will get unhelpfully long, this line. Right, so if I bring that out to the same place, gap of 3, this will be my return line. In there. And then I'm going to have another row of smelters on the other side with another output line of silicon. So I've got 2 lines of silicon going onto 1 line of silicon plates. Whew, alright. Ooh, I might have to be a bit careful about power here. I'd like to power these with the big towers, but I don't think I've got... Okay, so that would go from there onto there like that. That would go from there onto there like that. So if I just put that there... Yeah, it actually misses out on that. Will you squeeze anywhere inside there? No. That's problematic. I think I want to move these all over by 1. Okay, because if I move it all over by 1, so I just have that line step over by 1 there. That gives me a place to put a line of power poles right down the middle. Okay, 1, 2, 3. silicon bars. And back. And then RSI. I find it mildly ironic that I've literally paved over a silicon deposit to build this. I only just realised that. Oh well. This is not a resource planet. This is a factory planet. And I'm sure it won't be the first time I do something similar. No, I'm sure it won't be the last time I do something similar. It is the first time I've done something similar, because it's the first time I've done it. Okay, and power. I think that should power everything. No? Ah, okay, that's fine. That'll do it. Okay, so now all I need to do is get you supplying them. Remote storage. That is 30 silicon bars per second. Let's celebrate with a little bit more paving, shall we? Okay, firstly, don't need that. Don't need that. Where's my... Come on. Have you... Move over. Oh, we're out. Well, we're out temporarily. Yoink. There's another 10,000 and a bit. It's actually giving me a good amount of soil as well. This planet appears to be mostly above... Well, does it count as sea level if there's no sea? Mostly above 0 level anyway. Some nice big mountain ranges as well. Just from doing that I get 200,000 soil. Oh, and we're out again, okay. Well, we've nearly done this octant. That's an 1/8 of the planet covered. Right, what else do we need then? Or what else gets smelted, I suppose that's the question to ask. So, coal gets smelted into graphite, and stone ore gets smelted into stone brick. So, let's pop down another one of these. I think that's the equator, yeah. Okay, okay, graphite gets smelted 2 for 2 in 2 seconds. No, sorry, 2 to 1 in 2 seconds. So that's the same profile, if you like, as the silicon. And this is 1 for 1 in 1 second. So that's the same profile as the iron and the copper. Oh, titanium as well. That is 2 to 1 in 2 seconds. Okay, so actually I think I can almost just mirror what we've done over there. So 1, 2.5 in there. One of those in between. One of those there to power it. Give you them and them. Did I give you bots of each type? Yes. Good. And give you them and them. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Thought that looked weird. There we go. Okay, so you are going to request stone and output stone brick. You're also going to request coal and output energetic graphite. Okay. Meanwhile, you are going to request titanium ore and output titanium ingots. Anything else just get directly smelted? Yes, glass. Okay, so you will also request stone and output glass. I don't think anything is just one raw material from another in a smelter. Now I could do kimberlite into diamonds, but I don't have... Well, I don't have kimberlite. Hello, Buff Machine, how are you? Is there even kimberlite in this system? I'm not sure there is. No. Is there kimberlite in any nearby systems? Nope. Nope. It's barely nearby anyway. Nope. Nope. Let's just go with nope. You hate sorters with a passion. Well, I hate placing down lots of them. There is a mod you can use to avoid the wrist pain. I don't yet have it in this playthrough though. Okay, right, so this one here, stone into stone brick, coal into cylinder coal, energetic graphite. Okay, so that's 2 to 1, that's 1 to 1. So that's basically this setup here but mirrored. Let's do that. So stone on this side. And you want to come out that far, apparently. Gap of 1, 2, 3. And you come back. That's actually not correct. God damn it. Let's try that again. Come straight out the middle with stone. To there. Then a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you come back on this side. Okay, do I want the stone coming in now? May as well, I mean there's no harm, right, is there? Yeah, okay, so local storage, remote demand. And off they fly. Meanwhile... Okay, you. Stone brick, please. And then the fun part. Flashbacks and screams indeed. Yeah, unfortunately there's plenty more of this to come. If I'm not moving the interstellar station, is it in the wrong place? No, it looks like it's in the right place to me. Okay, and then which side did I put power on? The outside. That was there, and then there. Okay. 30 stone brick per second. I think. Yeah. And what else are we doing? Ah, yes, the cylinder coal. What's the damn stuff called? Energetic graphite. Don't have 30 electric? No, I never got around to mass producing it. That's part of what this planet is going to do. Next playthrough you're doing mods, or hopefully the devs add it. Yes, that is also exactly my plan as well. This playthrough I've told myself I'm being strict vanilla, because, well, that way I guess I'll appreciate the mod that much more when it eventually comes out. No, that's wrong. I need an extra gap in there. Oops. Yeah, just an extra gap of 1. Because I don't have the big power poles. Oops, wrong side. Then we have the return line here, gap of 1, 2, 3. Oh, and thank you, Buff Machine, for the follow. And then also coal there, gap of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to there. Okay, you are not making that, you're making this. Yeah, once I finish my current big series on my YouTube channel, I plan to do a Dyson Sphere program series, which will be sort of lightly quality of life modded. It's like the copy sorters mod, also one to actually change the mech color to my channel colors. Thank you, autosave. I had a couple of other ones lined up as well. I'm not convinced about this soil mechanic, but I'm doing alright now, but I have become annoyed that I needed soil, so whether or not I actually end up using it, I do have one lined up which effectively gives you infinite soil. Not infinite foundations, but infinite soil. I don't remember what other ones I had. Oh, there's one which gives you a bigger galaxy to work with as well. Just not really quality of life, but I think that would be fun. That way I can make it a really long series. Travel and make stuff on planets without water, it gets up fast. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't really done that much interstellar travel in this playthrough, so I guess I'll have to see how much it is. But, you know, there's that part of me that, however unlikely or inconceivable it might actually be, there's a part of me that wants to completely pave over every planet in the galaxy. It's not necessarily the same part, but it's probably at least cousins with the part of my mind that makes computers out of trains in Factorio. Whoa! No, evil. That's not lined up. There we go. Look at Nilaus, he paved the planet. Well, that's part of what I intend to do with this planet, actually. You can see I've already started. Let's do a little bit more to celebrate finishing that section. Zoop. Okay, that is 1/8 of the planet done. Next 8th, I guess. Did something you like, used solar panels to mark the fault lines. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos on Dyson Sphere. I'm trying not to get too influenced, but you can probably see some of the influence there already. In fact, let's... Okay. And zoop. Yeah, I mean, with the fault lines, they've done about as good as you could ever expect to do trying to map a square grid onto a sphere. Because, you know, that's never going to go well. Didn't I accidentally leave a... Oh, I'll come back to it. I have a recollection of accidentally leaving like a silicon poking out the ground. Oh, I'm out. Oh, 10 more. There we go. Alright, back to work. Okay, so what's this one? Titanium and glass. Now, I think both of these are 2-to-1. Yes, and yes. Okay, so this one's actually going to be a little bit bigger. But that's fine. We can deal with that. So let's start... Okay, I'll start with the titanium ore coming out this one. And that wants to come out to there. Gap of 1, 2, 3, and back. That's going to be my return line for titanium bars. And then there, we'll have another titanium line come out. Gap of 1, gap of 2, gap of 3, that came out too far. Gap of 1, gap of 2, gap of 3. Titanium. Wait, did I copy that correctly? Yes. Good. Whoops. Damn it. Copied it correctly and then accidentally lost it. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right, and where's the line? There. Your first build you went south to north instead of east to west. Yeah, like on my home planet, I didn't really consider that at all. But sort of the more you play, the more you just realise that east to west is just more stable, I guess. Like you can build more before things start getting in the way. I only have 13 sorters left. Well, here we go. Bring me sorters. Not that many sorters. Okay, well while I wait for them to get here, we may as well put the power in. Okay, and then we'll do the same again for glass. So this time we need to bring out some stone. Step it over so we can go around this power. Gapper 1, Gapper 2, Gapper 3. Gapper 1, Gapper 2, Gapper 3. And this one is coming in the side. So you go in there. And then we need more stone coming out. 2, 3 to here. These ones I can... Oh no, I can't actually copy these. It's smelting stone, but it's smelting into some... I mean, I've smelters as well. Fancy that. Alright. Let's set that down this time before I set the remote supply to it. Or remote demand, rather. They would, yes. I haven't fully upgraded my logistics vessels, so I can get them delivered 300 at a time. Okay, where's my sorters at? There they are. Okay, so let's clear and reset. That will pick them up for me. Do I have these yet? No, they're still on the way. Yeah, that was definitely too many sorters, but whatever. One mod I think I'm definitely going to be looking out for is some, like, it wouldn't quite make sense in the normal sense, but something akin to a permaday mod, or just something that makes it a little brighter at night. Not even necessarily for my sake. Being a YouTuber and streamer, I can blame it on you guys and say, hey, you need to see what's going on. Whoops, that's not right. There we go. You are watching someone else do sorters. You work all day, go home and watch someone else work. Okay, must have these by now. There we go, clear and reset. Okay, so here I'll want glass smelting. There we go. Right, copy that to there. And back to the sorters. Which way around are these going? The output line is in the middle, that's right. Okay, and I think this will be all of my basic smelting. That's the wrong way around. So after this, what do I want to do? Well, I need to make gears. That's a simple one. I need circuits and coils. And I think that's everything I need for the red engines. I'm not sure exactly what order I want to build these things in. Okay, these need to be set up for local storage, remote demand, local supply, remote storage. Local storage, remote demand, local supply, remote storage. And this one, local storage, remote demand, remote storage. Okay, there go. Ships should be flying off to mostly 2, but no, in fact, the coal comes from 1, that's right, and the stone will come from 2. It's quite hypnotic, really, in its own way. Alright, so let's have a look at this. What are titanium crystals actually used for? They make the Casimir crystals, which are used for these, which are used for these, which are used for the assembling machines. So I will need to make those as well. Okay. Let's see. What have we got? Oh, these. I have fractal silicon here. So, should we get a line of those being made into crystal silicon as well? They make those which also go into the Mark III assembling machines. So that actually is another thing that is just like one thing being smelted into another. That's a little bit cheeky, but what I could do is request the fractal silicon in there and spit out the crystals there. Let's see, 4 seconds. And it is made, oh no, it's made in an assembler. Okay. Is anything else other than kimberlite into diamond smelted? Steel. How could I forget steel? Okay. You've fallen. You're going to install the mods. You've fallen to the dark side. Well, that's not quite a full belt. Did I do something wrong somewhere? Well, okay, maybe it just hadn't made it to the end yet. Alright, that's... Oh, I'm happy to call that a full belt now. How are we over here? Belts are looking full. Stone is still on its way. Not as much stone as I would have liked. We might have to go back and set up even more mining. But that's fine. Okay, steel I'm going to do slightly differently. Let's see, how far round do these go? Where's the next meridian? Here. Is that a meridian? This line is the meridian, okay. So... Right. Let's get one of these on this section, and what was it? It was 2.5 in from the edge, was it? That's what I did last time, I think. And there. So the steel smelting I'm going to do slightly differently. Rather than request in iron and smelt it into steel, I think I'm going to just request in iron ore. So if I have that as iron ore and steel, then I have a line of iron ore coming out. Let's call it there. And what we'll do is smelter direct into smelter onto belt going back in. What was wrong with that? Too close, apparently. Alright. How's that? Like like that, with this one set to iron plates, this one set to steel. Okay, we've got more solar cells in our Dyson swarm back home. Now, with only one belt of iron coming in, this is going to give us a third of a belt of steel coming out, so 10 per second. That is fine, I think, though. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then we'll copy that one and build this out. Can you build that belt, please? There we go, thank you. I'm thinking what I might do. Now, I don't have kimberlite, not in this system or anywhere near it, but I will probably still need diamonds. I will double check exactly what for in a bit, but I'll be surprised if I don't need them. So the other way to get diamonds is to smelt the graphite. Have a look. Diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are used for the graviton lenses, which is used in strange matter, or which is used by strange matter. Graviton lenses are used in the launching silos. Okay, yeah, so I do need them. Not a great amount of them, but I do need them. So I think what I might do is effectively this setup, bring in more coal and just smelt it twice and make that into diamonds. It's not going to give me a lot of diamonds, but then, as I said, I don't need a lot of diamonds. So 30 coal per second will give me, will give me 15 graphite. 15 graphite will give me 15 diamonds. I'll get half a belt out of it, which isn't bad, really. I decided I don't want them in the middle. It's probably better in the long run, but I don't want them there. No. Okay, I do want to hook these up to power as well. Let's get one of those in the middle. One of these there. Which line did I put that one on? There. Okay, that'll power up those two logistics towers as well, hopefully. Yep. Don't know what I'm going to do with that tower yet. I'm sure we'll find something. Okay, so yeah, if I bring out coal there, just step it out by one. I think comes back over here. Let's see. That's got to work, right? Yeah. Alright, so these ones first. These ones are turning coal into energetic graphite again. One thing that does occur to me, how many of these do I need? Yeah, one per second, that's fine. It uses 1 coal per second, so that is enough. Okay, then I need another line of these. These folks are making diamonds. A bit more power along the edge. Not all of those are necessary, but it's nice, I guess. Okay, local storage, remote demand, local supply, remote storage, local storage, remote demand, local supply, remote storage. I'm a little worried about the amount of coal that's coming in, or rather the amount of coal that's not coming in. Okay, and yeah, what else gets smelted? So I think these are made in smelting facilities. In any case, I think I've done enough to celebrate with a little bit more paving. Yoink. Yoink. So much soil I get from this mountain. So I've currently got 2.37 million. 2.54 million. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so another little bit done. So, decided I want to see what the planet looks like from space. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Well, it's becoming pretty anyway. Textureless steel ball. Right. Should I start making some components? I'm not looking forward to plastic. I don't like oil. Alright, let's get this one on making coils and gears then. Alright, so coils require magnets and copper and output coils. Gears require iron and output gears. So that's all of that. I'll give you the drones now. I don't actually think you'll need any logistics drones, but you've got them. I'm feeling generous like that. Okay. So if I say this one is magnets. Let's see. Coils are made 2 per second in one machine actually. That means I only need 15 machines to saturate a belt. Put those away. Still don't know exactly how big that will be, because these ones are bigger. Right, so you. If I get you to make coils. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so you don't need to go any further than that. You need a return lane. And you need another output lane. Why won't that work? There we go. For copper. I think I've got that the right way around. I've put copper on the outside lane because it requires less of it. Yeah. Okay, and then gears. I think gears is just a one-to-one thing, isn't it? Yeah, 1 plate, 1 second becomes 1 gear. So I would need 30 machines to do that. Or, just to keep things a little neater, if I have some plates come down there, my return gear line here, and then just for luck have some more plates come out there. That looks about right, but no, it wasn't right. Something like that. Right, you get to work on gears. You go away, you're not needed or wanted. So this way I can still have 30 machines feeding a single belt, but it doesn't need to stretch out too much longer. Okay, inserter wise, these ones are just input and output. Okay, and these ones are input and output. I don't think I put any of those sorters in the wrong place, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, and these ones are fast input of magnets, fast output of coils, slower input of copper. So input and output and input. It's really nice to see what's going on here. Alright, let's see if we can get some power in this. I have horrible suspicion I need to move something to get some power in the middle. Might be able to get away with that. I'll start by putting power on the edges in the same sort of grid pattern. Just 3 sorters in the middle. You know what? If it's just 3 sorters, I might be able to just cheekily instead move it like there. No. Oh, it's just right in a gap in the middle. Ugh. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Alright. It's kinda ugly, but I'm just gonna stick a couple of these in the middle then. It's the sort of thing you won't notice unless you're looking for it, but I know it's there. Alright, should we get this turned on? Alright, so nothing remote here, because none of these are raw resources. And that's demand, that's demand, that's demand. And out they fly. Yeah, there comes the stuff. So once magnets get to the end, that should be an indication that this is now a full belt. There may or may not be a couple of gaps in that. What about the gears? Oh. These belts are facing the wrong way for some reason. Okay, that should now be us on a full gelt of beers, yes. I don't know what a gelt is, but if it's full of beer, that sounds good to me. Marvellous. How are we doing for power? I don't know, that's too far away. That is also too far away. 100% satisfaction, 161 megawatts. How many things did I actually put up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So that's 450 megawatts we have available. Alright, what else can we do? I've got everything I need for them. And them. And them, then. Okay. So maybe we do an engine run. So the red engine, green engine, blue engine. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break though. My tea went cold and then it went empty, which is never a good sign. So I'm going to go and pop the kettle on. When we come back, we'll move on with that. In the meantime, I'll leave you with some music and I will be back in about 10 minutes or so. Okay, we are back. And I have no recollection of putting my microphone on mute as I went on break there. It's possible I did, but it's also possible that I have spent like the last 20 minutes or half an hour or something of streaming completely silent, so apologies if that is the case. Anyway, got my tea, it's warm and full, the best kind of tea. Right, what's next? Motors, that's right. So let's actually, let's do a little bit more filling first. Can I? There we go. Yoink. Left some gaps. Can't be having that. A little bit left in this octet to do. Octent, rather. Okay, that's 1/4 of the planet done. Minus a few gaps that I apparently have. Right, let's do the next one. Oh, we're out. Okay. Let's go and get some more. Yoink. There we go. Ooh, that's quite a big divot over there. It's an unmountain. Wait, there's a word for that. There's valley. There we go. Oh, and 4 left. Boop. Okay. Back to work. Right, so one not there. One there. And one there. Okay, so red motors first. What does red motors need again? Red motors need plates, gears, and coils. Okay, so plates, gears, coils, and they will output red motors. Okay, green motors need red motors and coils. So I can actually do that from here as well. And blue motors need green motors, coils, and graphite. No. Green motors, magnets, and graphite. So green motors, magnets, graphite gives us blue motors. And I also need to put green motors into this tower. Okay. Red motors are made in 2 seconds, so it will take 60 machines to fill a belt. This could be interesting. Oh, also I need belts. So let's just request them into here for now. Let's get like 4,000 of them. Remote supply, remote demand. There we go. Right, so if I just bring that out this way. How far will 60 machines take us? Is that the line? No, one over. There, that's the line. So if I get you to make me red motors. Okay, So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to move over there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need more. Has any arrived yet? Yes. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. Okay, so that belt wants to come out all the way to there. I'm seeing belts arriving. Let's let those last 2 arrive. I'll let them all arrive, I think. Okay, so that's 1 input line. I need 3 input lines for this. So let's have... well, actually, let's set the... Too far away, apparently. There we go. Right, so plates. What's the ratio? Yeah, more plates. So I'll have plates on the inside line. Gears. And over here we'll have coils. That's the other thing I need. And then a return line for red motors. Then I need to copy all of that again. Nah, that's not quite gonna work. Because if I'm gonna get 30 red motors per second, I need 60 plates per second. So actually that's in the wrong place. I need a nut. So that is actually gears. Yes, that's correct. That filter wants to be them. And then that filter wants to be plates as well. With coils coming in there. And a return there. Coils also coming in there. And a return there. Okay. Am I stuck on something? Yes. Have all of they arrived yet? No, but they're all on the way. Okay, let's just do what we can. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And the same here. Oops. Where's that last ship? That might be it. Yep. Clear and reset. Okay. Bots are going to take a little while to do that. While they do, let's get some power in up here and here. Put a tower between and a tower there. I think that's where I put the tower on the other side. Yeah. Come on. Do your job. Okay, while we're doing that, let's also get some more splitters set up. Okay, so we've got an input and an input. Like that. And then on this side we have an input and an output. This is where that copy sorter mod would be really nice. Okay, let's do this side first. So input, input, input. No. Yeah. Input, 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 output. That's the flow. Okay, and on the other side, we've got input, 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 output. Not convinced I put that one in the right way around. That's an input. Thank you, autosave. Not convinced that reached properly either. It did not. Nearly there. Okay. Alright, next up is power. So I'll just do the same thing, sort of following the semi-major grid lines, or every other semi-major grid line. Just leaving some holes in the middle again. Alright, that's all that. Let's get these set up. So all remote storage for these, not going anywhere else. Okay, remote demand, local demand. Okay, then what we're going to do is put the green motors on this side. So green motors, they take red motors and coils. The red motors we can just take straight out of that, and the coils we can just take straight out of that as well, actually. So to get 30 of these per second, we need 2 belts of each of them. So let's have one return line, like that. And then on either side, we'll put one of them, making green motors. Like that. Copy paste. Then I feel as though that needs to be further back. That doesn't look symmetrical. Yeah, it needs to be one further back. Okay. There. Then we can just have the red motors come straight back out on that line and that line, and more coils come out on this line and this line. Then this needs to be just as long. They're made in 2 seconds, so I need 60. Yeah, 60 machines for 2 rows of 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then just there, I think. I really hope none of this counts as too close for sorters, or I'll probably cry a bit. Not necessary to fill that in, but I mean, it wasn't quite in the way. Let the box finish off the belts, and then we'll put the inserters in, then the power, then we move on to blue motors. What's up with iron plates? I'm just not getting them across fast enough. That's fine. Okay, so this is input, output, input. Whoops, that's not right. No direct insertion there, please. Okay, and the same coming back. Wrong button. Right, power. Any missing in the middle? I think we somehow got away with it that time. Alright, so that is green motors that they're already running. We've got green motors coming in. Wonderful. Blue motors. Okay, so blue motors, we need the green motors in, we need magnets and graphite. What kind of quantities? Slightly more magnets, slightly less graphite. Okay, and these take 3 seconds to make. So we need 90 machines. Okay, so what if I did something like this? Let's have, say, a return line there, an output line there with, let's go green motors on it, an output line there with, say, graphite on it, with a machine there and a machine there, making blue motors. So what's the other thing you need? Magnets. So if I bring some magnets out there, can I also bring magnets out on this side? Magnets out there. But then I also want green motors coming out here. A machine there. With graphite coming out there, and another return line hopping in the back. Not the neatest thing in the world, but this way, because I need 90, I can get 3 rows of 30. I think that's reasonable. Be nice if I could center it a little better. No, I think I probably can center that a bit better. If I put that machine there instead, have green motors, graphite, no, green motors, return, graphite. Magnets. Then magnets come out here. Green motors come out on this one. Graphite come out on this one. And my return line come up here. It's not quite what I meant to do. Yeah. So that's centered a little better on the tower. I think I can make it even better actually, if I shift basically everything over to the right by one. This line actually wants to be returned, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's looking much better centralized. It looks a little more symmetrical as well. This one is supposed to be a return line. So that wants to go that way round there. Okay. Let's get that done. Which one's the return? This one. This next one. Let's actually count these just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, that is correct. That's 30. That's 60. That's 90. Right, let's move around a bit, help the bots. How am I doing for belts? A couple of thousand. Nearly 200 assembly machines as well. Not bad, not bad. Okay, just the stuff at the end. Then, oh my god, inserters or sorters. I wonder if there exists a Factorio player who doesn't call them inserters in basically every game. Okay. Alright, so what are we working with here? We have an input, an input, an input, and an output. I think I'll do this a bit differently actually. I'll just go like this down one lane. Well, not like that because it's wrong, but you get the idea. Because that's an output line. Oh, out of range. I was worried for a second there. Actually, come right down here. Oh, thank you, autosave. I did not go where I wanted it. Screw you, autosave. Okay, and then for this line, they are both inputs. So both machines need an input from both sides. I'm finding myself wanting that mod more and more and more. This is cruel and unusual punishment, I tell you. Something has just occurred to me. Just based on the numbers, if we want one belt of blue motors coming out, we need 3 belts of magnets coming in at least. We've only got 2. Okay, so let's say we get rid of these ones. So the machines on the left there can't take from that belt of magnets. And I'll thread in another belt of magnets from around the back of the tower. Not exactly pretty, but it'll do the job. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is actually switch out this graphite for a magnets line and have another graphite line come out the back here. Yeah. Okay, why do that? Because we need considerably more magnets than graphite, so we really should have them on the innermost line, I feel. Ooh, one short. Oh, come on. Okay, this line here, we've got an output line in the middle, and something is wrong here. These guys have no access to graphite, So that should actually be a graphite line. That's the output. And these guys have no access to green motors. Yeah, I need a green motor line coming out the back on this side. Okay. So these are both graphite lines, so they just need an input from their closest belt and an output to the belt in the middle. Like that. That should do us. Wrong. Okay, and as for this side, these are just both input lines, much the same as they are on the other side. So, input, input. And finally, we're done with the sorters. Let's get some power down. Yeah, so we're definitely going to need some power poles in the middle on this one. But I was kind of expecting that. Okay, I think that's all powered. Shall we turn it on, see what blows up first? Alright, remote storage to all of these. Local demand, local demand, local demand. Okay, they're all on the way. We built up a big supply of green motors. Not quite enough a supply of green motors to start building up a supply of red motors, but we'll get there. Okay, so we've got the green motors in. Magnets and graphite on the way. What was that? That was actually a little bit of each, so we should start making blue motors now. Yep. Magnets are suffering. I don't. Well, I don't think. I'm reasonably certain we don't have enough iron ore coming in. Actually, we do have enough iron ore coming in. It's just simply that we're not making the plates and magnets fast enough. Well, I miscalculated something. Ah, magnets aren't made 1 per second. They're made 1 per 1.5 seconds. They take half as long again, so I would need half as many machines again. So I'd need another 15 machines. I can kind of be a bit cheeky though. Do this. So these machines work just as the ones we've previously done. But these ones on the right, let's not have that. Actually, that one was correct. It's this one that's wrong. They take from that belt and put on that one. That now should be a full belt of magnets. Iron plates should be full. Yeah. Okay, so not much I can do about that. I could build another iron smelting column, but remember, this isn't designed to run full time. This is just a mall. So it will back up and those plates will go to where they're needed. Yeah, that's the theory anyway. Alright, so that's the blue motors. So they're used for ray receivers, particle colliders, and rail ejectors. Fairly sure they're used for more than that, aren't they? Yeah, they're used for satellite substations as well. And accumulators. I don't think I need to mass produce accumulators. Alright, so I'll need circuit boards, I need graphene and processors, quantum processors, and the fiber optic cable stuff. I've got everything on that list. Circuits are already there. Circuits are already there. Got everything there, got that. Got all of that stuff. I need purple things. Where do the purple things come from? Ah, the unipolar magnets. They're only at black holes and neutron stars. I'm not going to get my hands on that. So there's more green motors. Graphene. Okay, hydrogen come towards this. Not making nearly enough hydrogen out of this stuff though. Okay, so I want them, I want them. What's the other thing I need? These. What are these made of? Nanotubes, which has the spinoform stuff. What's it called? Spinoform stalagmite crystal. Do I have any of those in this system? No. Okay, so what's the other way of making that? Graphene and oh, that's easy. Graphene is like super cheap to make from the fire ice, and as an added bonus it gives you the hydrogen. What is it I need the plastic for? These things. Ugh, that's going to be annoying. Alright. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. We've made some good progress. Actually, let's finish up by doing a bit more covering up of nature. You know, nature is evil, trees are bad. Oh, actually no, we're doing this octant now. Let's come out of this God mode thing. Yeah, so once I've done this, I will leave it there for this stream for today. I will be back probably tomorrow streaming more. We'll continue with the rest of the sort of intermediate products we need for all our buildings. And we might even get this finished. I'm not certain. Oh, god damn it. Oh, missed a bit. Eat the mountain. Oh, I've run out of... Eat the mountain later. North. Yoink. How am I going to get this finished? It'll be quite tight, actually. Yeah, I think that is now 3/8 of this planet covered in foundation. Use up the rest of what we've got over here. Well, okay. Let's have a look at it from space, see what our planet looks like now. Dark. A flurry of activity. There's actually not a small amount of iron on that planet. $5 million, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. We also have some more iron we can collect from Planet 3. Planet 2 we're only Planet 1 we're only collecting organic stuff from, so the coal and the organic crystal and such. But we could get iron from there as well, and there's also plenty more iron on Planet 2 we can grab. So basically, planets 1, 2, and 3 I'm planning to be just resource. I'm going to just mine out the planets, and then Planet 4, this one we're at now, this is going to be my factory. Right, how are we doing for power? Not too bad at all. About half capacity, give or take. This is keeping up nicely. Alright, but yes, I am going to fill in that spot I missed. I have literally none on me. Wait, I think I can do this. Oh, I don't actually, it hasn't got there yet. I think I can do this to pick up exactly one. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, no, there's another one. I'm going to need to go spot hunting. Anyway, I am dawdling. So, yes, hopefully back again tomorrow with more Dyson Sphere program. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.